What is today?
Thursday.
No, the date.
7th.
7th?
I believe so.
Very good evening, and thank you for joining us here for our second of two ball games at the Snowflake Little League field as we have the gold team facing off against a gray team. We're going to call them black, as there's a runner at second. He got a leadoff walk. That's Dylan Wood. Now Ty Bodden, I believe, has worked a 3-1 count hitting from the left side. And there's a second walk to start it here as Riggs Pollock is combining with Drex Peterson to make up the battery for the.
Going to spell trouble for the Dan team as he's down a little bit with 2 walks and in the first inning here, and so a runner in scoring position, but starting to find his groove into the strike zone.
2-strike pitch misses high. Peterson again paying an awful lot of attention to Wood. Got to tell you that we're going to have the all-star coach Cody Rodriguez is going to come and join us, hopefully extensively.
All-star coach and Lobo legend. All-star coach and Lobo legend, Eric.
What did he accomplish to make him legendary?
He's Cody Rodriguez.
No score here. Top of the first, very far outside. Peterson's got a stretch to get that one. Is again walking back Wood all the way back to third. As Pollock put himself in a bit of a jam. Now trying to weasel out of it as he's got the bases full, nobody out. Top of the first, no score. And that pitch is going to get to the backstop. Here comes Wood. Pollock trying to cover, but it's not in time. Advancing likewise on the play, Bodden and Hunt going to third and second respectively. First run comes across, makes it 1-0. The gold team leads. Still nobody out here in the top of the first. Lights are on here as there's a very pretty sunset developing off to the east.
Down to the west, sunsets.
No, that's right, doesn't it?
It does.
I got all turned around. I forgot about my basics of geography as I tried to figure out which way I was looking.
Yeah, a beautiful day here in Snowflake. Of course, we couldn't make it without the wind, but even the wind hasn't been bad because these evenings that this weather's treated us to the last few weeks have just been awesome. That's why I think that's a strike called for Pollock for Riggs, and Derek, if he could just find that groove, it looks like he's got a pretty good defense behind him, and we can get some ball action here as that was going to be behind, and that's going to be a little hesitation on.
Another run comes across after the 4th consecutive walk issued by Pollock. So runners at the corners after Hunt advances to third. 2-0, the gold team leads.
Here in the top first.
Patrick Hyatt now comes up. 5-hole hitter. So there's runners at the corners. And that nearly gets him. Runner taken off now, looking for second. Pump fake down from Peterson. No throw. Nothing doing at third.
You know, even though Pollock's dished the 4 walks as it delivered them, I actually have been impressed with his velocity and his approach to these hitters. He's done a really good job of keeping that velocity up. If he finds the strike zone, he'll be in great shape.
Misses inside again. 2 balls and no strikes. First base open, no outs. 2-0. Gold team leads.
Gold team sporting the Diamondback City Connect uniforms, Derek's favorite.
2-0. Called strike at the
Are
letters.
there any of them that you like? Let me ask that question. Because when I first saw the White Sox, I thought those were pretty good. I thought the Royals had a good one.
I can't think of any of them.
You don't like any of them?
The ones that I've become more partial to is this 2-1 pitch misses outside. Peterson's not going to be able to get in front of that one. Is sliding in safely as Hunt. Moving over to third is Hancock. But I like the Cardinals, the Blue Jays, the Brewers all going to those blue
Powder
road uniforms.
Oh, absolutely.
That they were using in the 80s.
I saw some pictures of some throwback of when Pete Rose went to the Phillies and he was wearing the all maroon and then he was wearing the blue and maroon and then he was wearing the powder blue. I thoroughly eat in it, especially how they wear the long pants nowadays as opposed to those. It just gives it a pop. I'm still kind of partial.
Juarez. Still nobody out. Runners at the corners. And a late start, and Peterson again going to watch. That was probably a good decision there. Don't want to provide an easy scoring opportunity. Already down 4-0.
4-0 here in the first inning.
Misses upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike to Juarez.
We'd like to thank those of you who are joining us a little bit late on the broadcast as we little technical difficulties to get started, but we're here enjoying a great evening of Silver Creek Little League baseball here in Snowflake, Arizona from the Majors
the
field.
plate. Here comes Hyatt in to score. Moving over to third is Hernandez. 5-0 now the Gold team leads. As we also didn't have a chance to let you know as this game starts, when you want to start your college education, head over to Northland Pioneer College. You'll pay the lowest tuition in the state. 5-0. Pollock having a hard time with the strike zone. He allowed a base hit that scored a run as Hernandez now standing over at third after the wild pitch. This one sent toward third. Oh, it's going to be off the glove and into left field. Another run's going to come in and score, trying to send that one out into second and then losing the handle on the exchange, allowing Juarez to get into second safely after he makes it a 6-0 ball game.
Pollock looking to get his first out of the inning and shut down one of these batters and get things rolling.
First pitch called, strike to Carter Doyle.
As these drawn-in mustaches are kind of an interesting take tonight, Derek. This is a couple of players I've seen.
Pollock walks as Doyle takes first, and now got a conversation coming out of the dugout. And it looks like that might be it for Pollock, as we will take a break to allow a new pitcher to get ready. 6-0, the Gold team with the lead. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile.
Titus Moore into pitch for the black team as his first offering to Taden Holden is going to hit him on the back arm. So he gets aboard, hit by pitch, and that'll bring up the top of the order as this one's slapped foul to the left from Dylan Wood, who earlier walked and scored. It is 6-0. Bases are filled with Gold players. Juarez is over at third. He had a ground ball over to third. It was not
Derek,
able to be handled and eventually scored a run. Now he's at third. Doyle walked. He's at second. Holden just hit by a pitch, and Moore again in that right-handed batter's box for ball two.
And that's a Summit Healthcare. It's become our new adoption, and I kind of dig it. The Summit Healthcare hit by a pitch on our injury report.
Ball three's high. We've seen a little bit more of that than I think most mothers would have liked.
You know what? Mom's got to accept the fact that they're raising boys, and getting a ball hit at you now and again and putting you in the ribs.
The out swings at the first, fouls it back to the screen.
And Ty Bodden, if we can get a close-up of his face here, looks like he's got some serious face paint going on. He kind of has I'd call that a little bit of a raccoon, Derek.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you have something to call it? you have something? Because you might have something better.
Well, it looked like at the chin he was sporting the Van Dyke. Or is it a Van Dyke when you have the mustache, goatee if it's just on the chin?
Yes. That's exactly what it is. As long as it doesn't affect Ty Bodden's swing, we really don't. And that's going to be a called strike 3.
There's the first out of the inning. Stealing second, though, on the pitch, Dylan Wood.
This is Riker Hunt coming to bat.
One away. Runners at second and third. Hunt swings and fouls this one off to the right side.
So Wood's going to move down to second. That's going to have Holden on third base.
As we are joined by All-Star coach Cody Rodriguez.
And Lobo legend.
Now, you've been dubbed Coach Rodriguez, a Lobo legend. Can you fill us in on why or how?
I don't know how. Honestly, I don't deserve that title, Lobo legend. That's like guys like Brett Brewer. Those guys are Lobo legends.
Cody Rodriguez has done a great job. He's done many things to dub him legend. And legendary, Derek.
Riker Hunt now making it a 3-2 count as that one comes up high and tight. Okay, so let's give our listening. Knocked in 2 runs with that single to the left. Now takes second on the pass ball. It's now 10-0. The gold team is leading the black team. But so Snowflake has been representing.
Yes,
Okay.
we've been doing pretty good.
Okay.
So we are in state Section 1 or Division 1, is that what it's called, which includes the White Mountains, Winslow over to Flagstaff?
Yeah, and then it's like split into A and B. We are B, I'm pretty sure. And then Payson, Winslow, the 2 flag teams, so Continental and West Flag, and Page are on the other side of the bracket.
And then on this side, it's Holbrook, Snowflake to Silver Creek. Mountain Pines is the new name.
Yeah, that's Sholo and Blue Ridge combined.
And that's going to be Mountain Pines, so that's the Sholo Blue Ridge combined. Is White Mountain, that is White River?
Yes.
Okay, and then Round Valley is called Round Valley?
Yes.
Okay.
They're not actually, so this year they didn't put in a team.
Are they putting in a younger level team, I take it?
I'm not sure. I haven't got to look at their bracket.
Why are they not putting in a team?
I don't know. That team that we played last year, most of them were 7th graders, so they were older kids, and they went up to junior league. I'm sure they'll have a junior league team, but I'm kind of surprised they don't have a majors team this year.
Hancock just walked after Hunt came around and scored on a pass ball, so now still 1 out, runner on first. It's 11-0. Gold team is winning. Can you now announce the All-Star team, or is that still hush?
No, they're all going to find out tomorrow night anyways.
Tomorrow night?
Most of the boys already know because their parents have already let them know. But
They weren't supposed to do that?
Well,
You have to make logistical plans and
Yeah,
make sure the parents can commit to it.
we have kids on vacation and all kinds of stuff.
So how many All-Stars are there? Can you tell us that?
There's 12.
12.
And in the All-Star tournament, it stays with the same rule as everybody has to bat. So when you're at a game, you will have to bat your 12.
Yes. So that's
Okay.
a new thing they started this year. There's no mandatory.
12? Is it 12? 11.
11.
11-0. The gold team has lead after half an inning. The black team's coming up. It's Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Love your smile.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Hey everyone, it's Joe G from Horn Auto Center and the Deuce of Clubs in Sholo. People are saying to me, hey Joe, what's going on with these used car prices? Well, we have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center, using live market value.
Every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Bottom of the first inning, Black with its first opportunity in an 11-run hole. As into pitch, Dylan Wood. He's got Bodden in as his catcher. Set the infield as Hernandez, Hunt, Hyatt, and Hancock go left to right. Holden, Juarez, and Doyle In the outfield, likewise, we are joined by All-Star coach Cody Rodriguez, and I feel like we cut you off when we had to go to break. What were we talking about?
I believe we were talking about the players, the 1 through 12, and that's going to affect any at all.
All right, 1 through 12.
Yeah.
Everybody hits.
Yep. From the kids that we have on the team, I'm not too worried about them not hitting the ball. I feel like we have some solid hitters. I think we're going to do pretty good.
Now, you had said that it's frowned upon to have fewer than 12.
Yes.
By whom?
By the district.
What's their deal?
They just feel like they should give more opportunities.
That's a grabbed in fair territory, and then moving over to first is Jensen Baldwin. Is down 11 after half an inning, and that one thing you need more than anything else, base runners, and he provides. Sorry, Cody, go ahead.
Oh, you're good.
The district has beef?
They want to give as many kids an opportunity to be on the All-Star teams as possible.
So, kind of looking ahead and looking forward, can you, it's all about pitching as we've seen today. Can you run down your pitchers and some of the things about them that you're going to be using in this tournament?
Without using names, of course.
Oh, that's right. We can't use names yet. Okay, never.
Do runs rule the day more than anything in the All-Star situation, or is it the pitching that is going to have the biggest impact?
I think, honestly, pitching is going to be a key part.
Pollock strikes out looking. Now here's Drex Peterson. So the teams that advance are going to be the ones that have the better arms.
I believe so, yeah.
So you're going to be facing I know just because I have relatives on the team, and my relative is actually coaching the team. In fact, he may even be tuned in tonight for Continental, and he
in the B bracket, Holbrook, Mountain Pines, White Mountain, Silver Creek. So there is no Round Valley team that's going to
represent.
Okay.
So tell us about your side of the bracket and and the tournament's going to be here, and how's that going to play in as well?
I think it's going to benefit us. Just we feel comfortable here, play here, every night of the week. I'm a little disappointed in Round Valley and St. John's don't have teams. They both had teams last year. The more teams, the more ball these boys get to play, and these boys love ball. So that Holbrook team, I think, is going to be pretty good. They a lot of those boys play club ball. They play in this, I think they're called the Aces. And they play a lot of club ball over there.
Down in Phoenix?
No, yeah, all over Phoenix, and they host the tournaments every once in a while. They've been trying to get me to recruit my son and I to go over there and play, but my son's too tied into other sports also. But yeah, so I think that might be a better matchup than we think. That Mountain Pines and Holbrook.
Now, is Mountain Pines with them combining Sholo and Blue Ridge, and I know that the participation was way down, which is why they combined. But I got to think that big of an area and that big of a recruiting base, they're going to put together a pretty good 12-year-old team as well.
Oh, last year they were stud team. They were really good. They actually beat Round Valley last year. That team that we always seem to struggle with. They were impressive last year for sure.
Oscar Hernandez draws a bases loaded walk. Baldwin comes in to score as it's now 11-1. Black team still trailing, just one out here in the bottom of the first. You were just describing the combination of Sholo and Blue Ridge Little Leagues, and how far did they advance last year as a stud team?
I believe they went to the state tournament.
Okay.
So they beat the Continental or West Flag team?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. So Continental and West Flag is there, just seeing them from the two. So looking ahead, obviously, but whoever wins this tournament up here, with the state being a Continental, it's not a drive to the heat. It's not a huge overnight commitment. So if you guys could possibly make it into that state tournament, that's kind of a huge thing too. Whoever comes out of this section gets to play there at Continental.
Yeah, it's way beneficial. Playing at Flagstaff is going to be super nice, especially because when we went to Page a few years ago, that was a jaunt, and then we were there for 4th of July weekend. So we spent 4th of July watching the fireworks go over Lake Powell. That's awesome, but everybody wants to be in town with their relatives.
First pitch to Willie Hobrecker, who's up there with one away, bases loaded. Swings and misses. There's 2 runs across, 11-2, the gold team leading.
Sorry, we're joined by Cody Rodriguez, 12-year-old all-star coach for the Silver Creek Little League. And one of my questions I have as well is that's going to be thrown in there. Is this Hernandez or Hobrecker for a strike, I believe, Derek? Do any of the reservation teams send a representatives, or do they have their own thing, or do they just not participate in the All-Stars?
From like the north?
Yes.
No, they don't. I've never seen them put together a team.
Would they?
Page isn't considered a reservation team?
I've never. I mean, they don't have a lot of participation from those kids. They have a few.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball, coach.
Still loaded. Few things. I guess you start the tournament, what is it, the 27th, 28th, 29th, somewhere around there?
The 29th.
So what's your schedule going to be to get your ball players ready for this tournament?
So we'll practice Monday through Friday.
Here comes a runner home after another pass.
Through Friday.
Here comes a runner home after another pass ball. This one looks like he's in time, and the throw is there. He's out. That retires the side. 2 runs scored off of 2 hits and 2 runners left on. And after an inning, it is the gold team 11, the black team 2. We'll continue our conversation with Cody Rodriguez right after this at Cholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass in Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now, do they sell it? Cholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Cholo Ford has the best deal. Cholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at choloford.com.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to
3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Monday through Friday.
Right here, of course. So
Right
you're
here.
actually going to be practicing and getting a total feel of the field you've played on all year to get this tournament going.
Yes, sir.
Now, Monday through Friday, some would consider that quite a commitment. Is that how you roll up here in Snowflake?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I won't name the team, but last year there was a coach who practiced his team 3 times a day, and half the kids wanted to quit.
I bet.
By time, and they were practicing in the middle of the day when it was like 100 degrees.
Their Xbox was at home gathering dust.
Oh yeah, they were practicing at 8 o'clock, noon, and then my kids on the team, and I don't believe anybody's guaranteed a spot. You earn your spot.
Well, with that, okay, so you say you have 4 main pitchers.
I got
they're
6 guys.
Okay, and they're limited to 75 pitches.
85.
85 pitches, okay. And you're
Regardless
carrying,
of age?
No, so 12-year-olds get 85 pitches.
Okay.
11-year-olds get 75.
So are you carrying 2 catchers? Is there going to be 3 catchers?
We got 3 catchers.
Okay. So, and obviously they can play somewhere else. So, and do you have
Carter Doyle down looking. Second out here in the second inning.
So do you have, like I know sometimes at Little League the
Little League Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics,
We have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center, using live market value, what vehicles are selling for in the last 90 days. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GMC store that saves you more.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have
Recommendation. We found out after the game.
Yeah, for sure. He ain't a big kid, but he likes to eat. Then we have Landon Lovingood. He also pitches and plays first.
Is Landon's father? Is he the one helping you out?
Yeah, he was my assistant coach.
Okay.
Eric Pollock down looking for the first out of the second inning. Here's Michael Rawlings. Continue.
Then we have Ethan Westover. He pitches and plays first. He's pretty versatile. He can probably
Did we
play
see him last game?
anywhere. No, we didn't.
Okay.
No, we didn't. He was gone. Then we have Patrick Hyatt, who is currently playing second, filling in for this team, the gold team. He plays catcher and third and second. He's pretty versatile too. He can play outfield. He probably played the outfield for us in All Stars. He's an athlete. Levi Leduc. He's actually a first-year player, and they came from Hawaii, and they always played on Sundays over there. So his parents wouldn't let him play, and so it's been his dream to play. So no one wanted to take it. No one knew him really. I knew him because I coached football, and so we took him, and he's impressed. He's impressed a lot of people. Hitting the ball, fielding the ball, doing great.
He comes from a pretty athletic family. His older brother did a very good job on the football field, and his sister was a pole.
He is currently, where is he?
Tryon Hancock.
Yes.
He's playing first base,
Yep, that's him.
and he's a lefty,
Yes.
and he pitches
Yes, he does pitch.
because he's a lefty.
Little
see
bit.
how that segues into that, Derek?
Yeah, there's another one. There's another one. I already named him, but he's lefty too.
Who's the other lefty?
Ethan Westover.
Okay, Ethan, gotcha.
Tryon's got quite the arm on him, though. He'll probably play a little outfield too. He covers some ground. Then we got Riker, who is currently now the new pitcher.
Riker Hunt.
Riker
correct?
Hunt, yes.
Okay.
And he's versatile, man. That kid could play anywhere in the infield. He pitches. I haven't seen him catch, but he's played every other position in that infield. We got Rig McCray. He normally plays second on this team here, the gold team.
And he's just not there tonight. Okay.
I believe he went with his family down because our football team's down there at ASU doing I think they went down there to watch.
Okay.
Was that like a 7-on-7 going on?
I think so.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
big man challenge.
Yeah, and then the catcher right now, Ty Bodden.
Timon Bodden.
Yep.
Had just a great. He used to be my neighbor, and I have nothing positive things to say about that young man. And he's comical. There's your comic relief right there. And is he going to battle for that catching position, or does he play other? I should say, is he going to battle for the catching position? And if he doesn't, will he compete at other spots?
He will definitely compete at other spots. I'm feeling pretty confident that Dylan Wood is going to handle the majority of our catching duties. I feel like he's the most solid catcher. I mean, shoot, my kid caught the other night, but Dylan's better than him. It's just the way it is.
Derek, this is a player that I don't see on our.
I think he was a late entry.
This is Evan Johnston.
Evan who?
Evan Johnston.
Evan Johnston. Okay.
All right, so he's down swinging. And here comes Jensen Baldwin, who had a single and scored a run in the first inning. 11-2, the gold team still with the lead.
All right, keep running us down, Coach Rodriguez.
Then we have Titus Moore, who is currently pitching for the grade team tonight.
Okay.
He usually plays first. He plays a little club ball up in Sholo. He's a pretty good player. He's going to have to battle for that first. I have a lot of guys that like to play first. So
How unusual is that?
it's way unusual, to be honest with you, because mostly it's middle infield that
Yeah,
that
that's
is
where
stacked, whereas everybody wants to play second and short, and pitch. But I have 4 or 5 guys that like to play first base.
I know my son recently started playing, and he loves playing first, and I don't understand why. Because I don't know why he's like digging those things and, worrying about the face.
I mean, I played there. I like it.
I remember once upon a time, back 2006-ish. Actually, it might have even been 07. Is we came to you and said, "Here, Cody, here's a first baseman's glove. Use it." And we had to put you out there because we didn't have that position at the time. And
he said, "For what?"
And there's the ground
back
ball.
up the box, going to get beyond the catcher or pitcher. Beg your pardon. Go over to the no, dropped on the. Oh, now he's off the bag, and now he's out. All right, so Rawlings came off the bag, and that will go down. What do we call that? 4-6 still?
I call it a 4-6 with the overrun of the bag.
All right, we'll continue our conversation with All-Star coach Cody Rodriguez right after this. It's Show Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
With the top of the order due up for the gold team, which leads 11-2. We are continuing our conversation with 12-year-old All-Star coach Cody Rodriguez, who was recently telling us about Titus Moore, who's out there. He set down the side in order in the second, now facing the top of the order. But what do you have to say about his capabilities on the mound?
Titus he's quite the pitcher, man. He's been probably the most consistent pitcher all year in the league. I'm very impressed with him. I know he plays a little club ball. I think this is his favorite sport. I'm not going to lie, I kind of wish he was on my team.
Well, he is.
He is now.
Oh, he is now, but I'm saying
as of tomorrow.
As of tomorrow, yeah.
It's been unveiled tonight, though. We could actually probably call it officially tonight here on iTalk.
Yeah.
So we have one more we got to mention.
Yeah, one more is the guy you guys broadcasted in the game before, big Ziggy Oberg. And
he was the one that hit the bomb.
Yes, he is the one that hit
the
bomb.
Hey, they hung that ball. I mean, it was watching the left fielder snap his head, not even moving, was quite the sight.
I'm going to be honest. I did not expect to call a home pitch swing from Bodden. Big lead over there from Wood. And how many juniors teams do you have?
4.
Let me give the background. What are the league offices that you've served in here at Silver Creek? You've been the pres, right?
Yes, I've been the president.
You're currently married to the vice president, I believe.
And currently, this year my wife coached 2 teams. I coached a team. I did a little field maintenance for the junior field because we had to borrow the Centennial field, so I had to move all the bases, get them all the right length.
So this is how I become a legend.
This is Lobo legend.
You go dig up the girls. Since the girls all play on the same field, there's 3 different inserts for 3 different levels.
Yes, you
juniors,
have,
majors, minors, girls. I had to go put all the inserts in the ground after people tear them out. I got to go dig it back up and get some clay and fix those. But it's for the love of it. I mean, I got kids here. I might as well participate. That's what it's about.
Coaching until you do it and you're involved in a league and you just, the time is, especially the field, to get a field to look decent and to keep it and drag it and throw the water on it, and you guys even chalking it as Bodden's going to draw a walk. That's going to keep Dylan Wood at second.
No, and what Cody and I were talking about, because I live down in Santan Valley, where we have, I believe, at least 10 times the population, had 2 juniors teams. I don't know how many majors teams because my kid wasn't interested in playing at that point, but I would be surprised if it was more than 5. And Snowflake, which is something that Hewish and I talk about, especially during football season, is about 10,000 people that live here.
Yep.
Kids just dig it. Getting out here and getting after it.
If you go through the participation numbers, and I'm just looking at the high school because that's where I'm involved with, but and then you trickle down to these levels, it's just what's popular now is getting out and doing things, and I think it's a reflection on the community and what the community provides and the type of community it is.
And again, we're not trying to flatter you because you were kind enough to join us, and thank you, by the way.
Oh, it's my pleasure, guys.
But the effort that you and Kaylin are doing for everybody and making it so that all of these kids have these opportunities to have these good experiences,
one level to the other,
and then go on up to the high school where you're seeing the dividends. How many of those programs that you referenced didn't make state?
I don't know. It wasn't very many of them. It wasn't very many, and that's going to be
couldn't hang on to
balls on the ground. And that's going to allow Ty Bodden to score. But one of the things, Derek, to reference when we're talking about all-stars here is one of the things it's always been kind of nifty to me with these small towns is that it's one of the first times that these young kids are able to put on their school colors. And they're putting on for Silver Creek Little League, they're going to put on the blue and the white. The Round Valley kids are going to put on the black and gold, the Sholo. Well, Mountain Pines, that's not even going to be. What are they? Green and purple now? I don't know what they're going to be.
Last year they rocked black and green.
Okay, so
yeah. But it's just when the season started, because my wife's on the board, we were 19 coaches short. We have that many teams. Like the participation is through the roof. We have pushing 600 kids in the Silver Creek Little League between boys and girls.
That's astonishing.
That is.
And that's the last
statistic.
2 years. It's been like pushing 600. And my wife sent out on the Facebook page, "Hey guys, we're 20 coaches short." Every one of those got filled within a day, maybe 2. Everybody jumping in to help these kids improve.
And again, not to make our White Mountain broadcast about where I live, but we had 2 juniors teams, and it was almost one with 36 kids because they couldn't find another manager. And I didn't volunteer because I have lots of other weekend jobs, so it was not going to be myself, but I did as much as I could. But finding people, pulling teeth for a Little League. But again, I would say like 12 times as many kids.
Yeah.
And much smaller.
Well,
so a huge hat tip. It's inspirational.
Oh, it's a big deal to me. Like, if you live in this town, or in the White Mountains period, you have hometown pride.
Yeah,
and,
you do.
And I'm a homer. I'm not even going to lie to you. I love this place. This is my home. These are my boys. Like all of these kids.
Well, we kind of feel that way as we've gone through the coaching ranks. We feel that way about you guys, and you and I were. And Mr. Palmer here, we were coaching and player a lot of years ago now. We're not even going to mention how long ago it was.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, At Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Hey everyone, it's Joe G from Horn Auto Center and the Deuce of Clubs in Sholo. People are saying to me, hey Joe, what's going on with these used car prices? Well, we have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center, using live market value, what vehicles are selling for in the last 90 days. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GMC store that saves you more.
Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
13-2, bottom of the third. The gold team with the lead scored 11 in the first. Black team answered with 2 in the first, but now 2 more tacked on by the gold team in the top of the third. Due up here is Pollock, Peterson, and Moore.
Rig Pollock, my bad.
As we're joined by the 12-year-old all-star coach, Cody Rodriguez, who pointed out that Hewish and I had coached him a bit in his high school career. I want to say about halfway through your junior year. Maybe I'm shortchanging you a couple of weeks. You forced yourself into the rotation because you just hit the ball a ton. But we started you off. You're hitting toward the bottom of the lineup, because we were talking about this also. You'd love to see the fastball. Hit the fastball very much. We're playing Blue Ridge. I'm coaching first. And because you're hitting 9. You were hitting 9 that game. I'll never forget it. Because they just, all right, 9-hole hitter. There's a ground ball up the middle. Oh, going to be gloved. No, it's going to get into center field for a base hit. So usually you see the 9-hole hitter. You're just going to throw him some fastballs, get out of there, get to the top of the order. Going to worry about that. First pitch, fastball, down the tube. You almost hit it out.
While we're talking Cody stories, my favorite Cody stories, we're playing Payson here. And guy by, I don't even want to mention the name, but it's Candy is Sweet. And
what?
We're playing Payson, and that was back when the smack board was going strong, really. And we felt like this young man had 2 or 3 different accounts where he would talk to himself back and forth, and he had talked some smack, and it happened to come up where Cody was batting 4th. And it came up with the bases loaded. And Cody hit a grand slam in dead center here at the park. And it was one of those home runs. And our whole team, going out to congratulate Cody for his grand slam, started yelling at this young man pitching, harder, harder, harder. And it was adopted for the rest of the year. Anytime somebody practiced the next morning, and we had what?
I don't know what happened there.
I don't know.
Memory lane got awfully shady. We're not seeing beyond the trees.
Is that the game over?
Travis.
We're going to have to take a break, and we're going to have to figure out what happened.
All right, well, the score is 13-2 after 3. Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu.
Orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
13-2, the gold team with the lead as we start the fourth inning. It's going to be Juarez, Doyle, Holden as we continue our conversation with the 12-year-old all-star coach Cody Rodriguez. As we've touched on a lot of bases.
A lot of bases, no pun intended.
What else do we need to do? What else do we need to flesh out?
We unveiled the team, which I think was a fantastic thing to do. And Cody gave us a little insight on the positions. We know the practice schedule. And our first game, let's not, because we, as of right now, we believe we are going to be bringing that to you here live on iTalk 106.7. And my feeble mind tells me that White Mountain.
That one swung on and belted into center field. A base hit for Juarez.
That's going to be. So Coach Rodriguez and his squad are going to be playing at 5 o'clock on the 29th of June here against White Mountain, which is White River. And then after that game, we're going to have at 7:30, we're going to have Holbrook.
How many of your classmates are still living around Snowflake or in?
Well, I'm married to one.
Well, let's.
So,
there we go.
Very well done. I was
still.
expecting you to start with the baseball team and then expand outward. So that's true love right there.
Oh, of course, man. It's my best friend. And then my little brother just moved back. Cody Overly's still in town. A lot of guys that we. Tyler Willis is still in town. Still around here. T. Willie.
I've seen him at a few things where his daughter's playing.
Yeah.
Does he get jiggy?
I don't know. He lives a very different life, dude. I don't know.
One out now after Doyle goes down on strikes.
Who's up to bat?
This is Holden.
Holden.
But is that something else that is unique about this community up here? That a lot of people come back?
I don't know if it's unique. I feel like a lot of people just feel like it's home, and it's comfortable, and it's still a great place to raise your kid. I mean, I feel like Snowflake is just so comfortable, and everybody is so
Holden's going to head down to first base with a walk.
Everybody's there to help everybody. Tragedy strikes. I mean, this is a great community. I mean, everybody's here to help everybody.
Well, my first job out of college, of course, is up here as Dylan Wood's going to come up for the fourth time. I was covering Round Valley athletics, and that was, at the peak of Blue Ridge's football experience. Sholo, very good at the time. Snowflake also right there in the mix. But I was talking to my brother and sister-in-law about this who's since moved to Sholo. The level of interest compared to where it was when I was working up here 17 years ago, and those communities not near as intense as it was 17 years ago. But then we come and cover football games, especially at Snowflake. It's like a time capsule, man. Everybody's still turning out. Everybody's still into it. Everybody's loud.
One hit out to left field. Oh, that's shallow left.
That's Ty Bodden with the base hit to score another run.
Just power through your thought there, Hewish. We got you.
Just it's success breeds success, and I look at friends of ours who have athletes in the Phoenix area, and they're kind of handcuffed to one, maybe two sports, whereas up here that's going to be a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball, but that's going to be just there. And I think it's a unique place because we have young men and women who some of the girls wake up and go to volleyball. They're at Holbrook that afternoon for a basketball tournament, and maybe they're hitting the softball in the evening. It's just a unique situation we're in here where we have, and you look at football success, basketball success. I mean, both our boys and girls were runner-ups. We had a double state champion track team this year. Our football team was runner-ups, 2-time champions before then, moved to 4A. Volleyball won state this year, and they're going to be on track this year. Football is not going to be going down anytime soon, as that's a sharp hit ball on the hole.
Nice hit down in the 5-6 hole.
That's a Riker Hunt credited with the single there. Nice single. But I just think that the success is, and honestly, I think it trickles down to this age where these guys know that they're going to be putting on the blue and white. Some of them as all-stars, and then as Lobos in a couple years, is success just keeps breeding success. And as the town grows, I mean, we might start the school year with 950 students in the high school, which is unbelievable. There were times where we were like 620 when I got here, and not to drag down, but I know the enrollment is not growing at some of the surrounding communities as Riker's gonna take second base. But success just enables more success in this community right now.
You know, and that's a big reason, like, I like to coach these younger boys is we're due for another good baseball team, another good program, that baseball program here.
Well, our baseball program this year was the region champions. And
no, they're good.
That's not a...
But I want to keep it rolling.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Baseball is going to be one sport that's going to be hard to compete at the state level just because of the demographics of some of the other schools in the Valley. Dare I say the charters and the privates, Derek?
Well, other schools that you suspect should have pretty strong programs year in and year out. And, of course, those region matchups are going to change as everything starts growing. And the charter schools continue to totally not recruit while they totally recruit.
Well, and, even we played, we played Seton Catholic and them, and they were private schools, but we still hung with them.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't feel, there's an advantage, but at the same time, like, there's no reason I don't feel like we couldn't compete.
Well, even as looking at our communities, Round Valley had success a couple of years ago where they beat Phoenix Christian in football.
Yeah.
They've had success. Sholo was a semifinal team in football. They ran into Thatcher, who was a very good team. And then we had the Eastmark debacle. Yes, I said it. Hey, we're going to put you in 3A, twice the size of everybody you're playing. Let's call it good. But I think
can we get our shots into the AIA now? They're not paying attention to Little League Baseball?
But I think that success all over the White Mountains is and it just happens to be here in Snowflake right now. And like you said, when you moved here, Blue Ridge was the top of the top. They had a baseball championship, a softball championship, multiple soccer, and, of course, football.
Do you need the Heimlich?
I need to cut back to a pack a day is what I need to
do. We don't advocate smoking here at iTalk 106.7.
I'm telling you, cutting back.
Well, it's an awful lot of fun to be part of it. As there's a swing and a miss.
Looked like a little bit of breaking stuff there, Derek.
Did you see that?
I saw it.
Drex, he's an 11. He's on that 11-year-old All-Star team.
And you said Mr. Who is coaching that?
Paul Gerber.
Mr. Gerber's coaching that. Coach Gerber.
And his assistant is Ray Pollock, who is currently coaching this great team.
Can you finish it with us here? 3 more outs?
Yeah.
All right, bottom of the 4th coming up. Barring a comeback, this should be it here. Is it Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
everyone, it's Joe G from Horn Auto Center and the Deuce of Clubs in Sholo. People are saying to me, hey, these used car prices. Well, we have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center, using live market value, what vehicles are selling for in the last 90 days. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GMC store that saves you more.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and...
He's in heat.
We got a new pitcher.
Who's this?
Ty Bodden?
Ty Bodden.
Ty Bodden.
And you got Dylan Wood catching, and Riker Hunt is back at shortstop.
Well, the thing I got to say about Ty Bodden here is Ty Bodden and the Eye Black are coming in to pitch.
All right. This has been a long night.
Hey, I'm just glad that Cody Rodriguez, thank him for joining us on this broadcast to give us some insight, unveil the Silver Creek All-Star team, and gosh, I'm really hoping we get that early game with them. I'm excited to watch them play, Derek.
I'm hoping we can put them on. I think that's something that all of the mountain community would really dig if we had these the All-Star games going on.
I think if we could hype it up a little bit before using some social media and maybe getting it out there through Cody and his wife and the leagues, if we could say, hey, we are going to be broadcasting these games. That's grandparents, aunts, uncles.
Yeah, I work in Holbrook. I'll spread the word over there. I got to listen to them all the time talk crap every time they actually get lucky and beat us.
Get lucky? I think it was Spider-Man 50, Too Many Spider-Men was the play that they're going to be in.
Yeah.
We've reached that point in cinema. Spider-Man. Is that it? All right. Got the Spider-Man talk in, and now we'll wrap it up after this. It's Shola Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on NightTalk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from
Final score 16-2. Gold team 18-2. Knocks off the black team and is now getting ready for the All-Stars. We've been joined by the All-Star coach Cody Rodriguez. Special thanks to him, and we'll remind you that the Northland Pioneer College rounded out.
Yep.
And
we
we
have
want
the
to round
Honda
out your college education. Go to Northland Pioneer College.
And we also have our Honda Ski and Outdoor postgame show, and we're going to start off with our Horn Auto Center driver of the half. And what do you have, Derek?
Cody, what do you have?
I'm going to go with Dylan Wood with the rip over the right fielder's head all the way to the fence.
I couldn't remember where we landed on that, but that is a great choice.
Well, and then we got to go. That's our Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game. And Coach Rodriguez, what do you have for us?
I'm going to go with the hit from Patrick Hyatt in the left center gap.
Both of those coming in the 4th.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, those were well stung.
And then the last thing we have is our Beeler Orthodontic straight line play of the game. And I think just the nice catch we had out there in left field.
How about, let's do that. Let's do that. Who had that one?
The left fielder. It was for the, I believe it was it Mr. Holden? I'm not positive. Had that nice grab out there.
Well, absent of a name, I also like Irvin Hernandez.